Hello everybody, Jack here with MajorLeagueTrading.com coming at you with your weekly technical analysis trade video. Before we begin, let's start off with the major news events for the Forex markets this week. On Monday, February 26th at 8 a.m., we're going to have ECB President Draghi speaking. On Tuesday at 7:30, core durable goods orders, and then Fed Chair Powell will testify. At 9 a.m., we're going to have CB Consumer Confidence. On Wednesday at 7:30 a.m., we're going to have the GDP preliminary quarter over quarter for the US dollar, and then crude oil inventories at 9:30 and private capital expenditure at 6:30 p.m. for the Australian dollar. This is in Central Time for those of you guys who aren't in Central Time. I'm in Chicago. So Thursday, 3:30 a.m. manufacturing PMI to the Great Britain pound. At 9 a.m. Fed Chair Powell will testify again, as well as ISM manufacturing PMI. And then on Friday, Great Britain pound news. The Minister May will be speaking. We don't know when, but at 3:30 a.m. construction PMI, and then at 4 a.m. Bank of England Governor Carney will be speaking. At 7:30 a.m. we have Canadian dollar GDP. So Great Britain pound, potential big moving news on Friday with Bank of England speaking, construction PMI, and the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom will be speaking as well, but we do not know that time. So look for that on Friday. One of the markets I want to go over, what I want to cover here in this week's technical trade plan is the Dow. I'm going to back out on a higher time frame here. The Dow, obviously I had a very massive move down, and then last week we had an inside week. So what an inside week means is that the price is actually inside the previous week's range. So last week closed inside of this bar, which this week closed inside of this bar. So we have a double inside week, meaning the price consolidation is inside back-to-back weeks. Now, when we get those double inside weeks, when we break out of those inside bars, we can see momentum continue to shift in the direction of the break. The lower end of the inside, now since there's two different inside weeks here, there's two different potential break zones. Now, if we were to break lower, this 24,576 would be a breaking of the low of the week. In the overnight session, we've already taken out last week's highs. But what I'll be looking for the rest of the week and going into Monday is a break of the previous week's highs, which is 25,424. If that happens, I'd be looking for a run up to 25,740 to 25,750 level, which is, I'm going to go to an hourly chart, takes us really all the way back up to this zone right here, right up here, this area. Move that down a little bit, right about there. Okay, and you can see that is like the first area of support where that green candle is on this big move down. So if we break out of these highs, I'm going to be looking for a move up potentially into those levels. And then if we do trade lower, the consolidation phase that we broke out of on Friday, which lines up with the high of Thursday, that level is a 25,137. Okay, that is where I'm going to be looking for a potential long scenario. So I do have an alert set there. Also want to set an alert on that break of that 25,524. That'll be an inside week and up. It's a double inside week and up, and we could see possible continuations from there. But be aware of that high, be aware of this low, be aware of this consolidation area, and if we break out higher, I'm going to be looking at this as our first resistance level. Anyways, that's going to wrap up tonight's, or I guess I should say this week's technical trade plan video. If you enjoy this content, make sure to check out my YouTube channel, Major League Trading. Please comment below, like this video, hit that thumbs up button because it really helps me rank my own YouTube channel, which then lets other people see this stuff. And if you appreciate this content, it means a lot for you guys to do that for me. So I do say thank you for those of you guys who take the time to do that. Everyone else, have a great week, trade safe, and take care.